everybody, this is Matt Does Fitness, and I was going to tell you a chemistry pun, but all the good ones are gone. Look that up. Okay, so today was bench press day, and as you gathered, or you probably gathered from the title, unless you are slow, it was a pretty crappy day. After the fireworks of my previous bench press session and then my deadlift day yesterday, it was a little bit of a come down. Okay, so here we go. The plan was, initially I was hoping to do 5 sets of 3 at 130 kilos, 287 pounds, which to be fair would have been another step up the ladder, which would have been more pretty ridiculous progress. I wasn't feeling great, so it was a little bit optimistic, but I'm a little bit OCD, I like to stick to my plan, so I gave it a go. So here's my first set. You see there, it's a massive struggle. I just about got my first set of 3 out. The other bench was being taken, so I used that one, which is not ideal because I slide all over the place. Here is my second set in the place that I normally sit, so my normal bench, which is a little bit more grippy. One thing I did notice I'm doing is I'm bringing the bar down sometimes a little bit too far down my chest, like down towards my stomach. So it means I end up having to kind of push it straight down away from me to get into position, which obviously is not helpful. Again here, I just about managed to grind out my 3rd rep there. So that's 2 sets of 3 completed. I went into my 3rd set of 3 thinking realistically it's not going to happen. And surprisingly enough, it didn't. I got 2 reps out. 3rd rep, as you'll see in a minute, didn't happen. Now, I mean, I did some other things in a minute. You'll see them in a second. I'm not too fast. Like I said, I've hit a big PB this week for my bench press and obviously my deadlift yesterday. So I was due a bit of a less great day. Plus, my shoulder still isn't feeling perfect. It's feeling better, but it still isn't feeling perfect. And in general today, my form just didn't feel good. I mean, recently, to be honest, my bench press form, I feel like I'm still not set at all in terms of where I'm setting up. So I keep kind of moving my feet. I keep trying to determine how to get my arch best, what to do with my pause, all kinds of stuff. I feel like I've got a few kind of factors that I haven't settled on yet. I'm still kind of toying around with them. And so obviously it's just, I'm struggling a little bit with consistency. Here I dropped the weight down to 120 kilos, which is like 200 and, I don't know, 270 or so, 275 maybe. I've got something around that region. To go for a set of 4 I think I got, and then I dropped it down again to nice and easy, just 100 kilos, so 221 pounds, and I just went for as many reps as possible with a nice strict pause. I thought I'd use this as a chance to get my form nice and settled, and it felt a lot better here. Obviously the weight being a lot lighter helped on that front. But yeah, like I said, I'm still trying to kind of settle on my form, and I just feel like at the moment I'm kind of, my bench press sessions they're completely inconsistent. So I'll have one brilliant session followed by a bit of a crap one, followed by a good one and a crap one and a good one and a crap one, and so on, which to be honest isn't a disaster. I'm benching 3 times a week, so I've got, I can afford to have the odd crap session. It's not a disaster, but it's just obviously a little bit frustrating on those days when you're not feeling so good. See there, feeling pretty dejected. I needed a shoulder to cry on. Okay, so I put that behind me, moved on to some dumbbell chest press, which wasn't brilliant either, to be honest. I went a little bit lighter than normal because I was pretty tired. To be fair, I did do 3 sets of, I think, about 12 reps last session in my bench press, which I have not done. I haven't done more than 5 reps for a bench press for at least a couple of months, so obviously that's taken it out of me a little bit. That could obviously have affected me today as a whole. But yeah, with these dumbbells, I did 4 sets from anywhere, I think I did about 10 to about 14 reps, I think. I went, like I said, fairly light and just tried to bring them down wide, get a nice stretch reflex, and not focus too much on trying to go heavy. I then went on to the hammer press machine, I believe it's called, or my gym's prehistoric version of that. I did 4 sets on this as well. You can see that I'm getting a pretty decent amount of chest engagement. I went a little bit too heavy initially, so I think this is my 2nd or 3rd set. I didn't get many reps out here. I only got literally about 5 or 6 reps, I think. But like I said, I did 4 sets in total, and most of them were in the kind of 10 rep range. I then moved on to some lateral dumbbell raises. I also did 4 sets of these. Ordinarily today would have been more of a shoulder based day, but because my shoulder is still a little bit sore from this session last week, I thought I'd play it safe and I only included this one shoulder exercise, obviously going for the lateral delts. I felt fairly strong there, to be fair, which is obviously due to the fact that I hadn't done any shoulder work prior to this, whereas normally this would be at the end of a shoulder session when my shoulders are very fatigued. And I then did some cable tricep pushdowns with a bit of a wide grip to mix it up. I did 4 sets of these around the 10 to 12 rep range as always, and that was my session. I also, actually that's a lie, I also did some cable ab crunches, 3 sets of about 12 of those, but I didn't record them because there was an earthquake and my camera was damaged by the tremors. So, hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, do it now, and I will see you tomorrow.